Hello everyone. In today's session, we are going to discuss the steps to create web services using .NET platform. Now, first of all, what is a Microsoft stack? It means Microsoft provides us various type of technology to design web services for Windows platform. First is the .NET platform. It provides us a number of technologies that helps us to create consumable web services. Now, what are consumable web services? The web services that successfully fulfills the web client's request are called as consumable web service. This consumable web service can be created using any of these .NET technology. That can be WCFS, it means Windows Communication Foundation. Second is OData. OData means Open Data Protocol that is used to create RESTful APIs. MVC means Model, View and Controller. It separates an application into three components, that is Model, View and Controller. Means WCF is a .NET Framework technology that is used by developers to create the communication endpoints for the software. Web services are software communication endpoint, so on the service of WCF seems like an ideal choice for creating consumable web services. WCF support reliable session, transactions, TCP, Microsoft Message Queuing, activity tracing, and Windows Management Instrumentation. Now we will discuss how we can create WCF web service using WCF.NET Framework.
So first create the project. WCF service application. Let's say first WCF web service. Alright, our project is created. By default, you can see iService1 and Service1 is given by the project template, but in our case I want to create this service by myself, so delete the service, then right click, add WCF service. Let's say first web service, or you can write hello world service. Then as you can see, the Visual Studio automatically created the interface iFirst web service and the implementation file, which is first web service. Right, so first of all, this is our service contract and this is our operation contract. Let's say message. I will go through about service contract, operation contract, data contract, message contract, fall contract in later. Right now this is your first application, so you can get a flavor about the service. So what I need to do is I need to implement the code. Alright, so basically I need to return a string. So what I need to do is I need to add a string return type. So definitely it will be a string. Right, let's say return hello world. This is my first, I can say WCF web service. Alright, so your service is created. As you can see, this is our contract, I mean service contract, and this is our operation contract. So we can see in the web config file, Here we have to configure our endpoint and behaviors. In this example, I'm not going through the endpoint configuration. I'll show you how to create your endpoint by yourself in later tutorials. So this is your first web service. Now let's create the client application. Right click in the solution, new project. You can create Windows application, console application, or any other application. In my case, I'm gonna use web application client, and I'm going to use MVC. Alright, our client application is created. So what we need to do is we need to consume the service in our controller. So first we need to add the service. Start the project. Let's see. This is our service. Right click and copy the service location, then add service reference, go yes, this is our service. So let's say first web service. Alright, so our service reference is added. So what we need to do is first web service client. So we don't need to add this, we can add this as a namespace client equal new client. Alright, so and we can see client dot message. Message is a method which will return a string. Let's say this will return a string, and I want to put this string in a viewback as message. Build the application. Okay, build succeeded. So let's go to the index view. I don't need this for this example. So what I need to do is to create an s1 tag, this one tag viewback dot message. Alright, so what I need to do is first right click in the solution, go to the properties, then select the multiple starter project. I need to start both service and client at the same time. So okay, now start. Yes, as you can see, this is our service is started. Now our client is going to be running. Cool. As you can see, hello world, this is my first WCF web service. So that means this string is coming from your service. Our service is in the service message service. You can see hello world, this is my first WCF web service. Similarly, let's see, I want to create another one, another operation. Let's say string, or let's say integer at. It will take integer x, integer y. So go to the implementation. So it will return x plus y. That's it. Now go to the controller client. First we need to update the service. So what we need to do is first rebuild the service. Rebuild succeeded. Now update the service. If you don't update, you can't get the message. I wanna show you. Let's say client dot add. There is no method. So what we need to do is we need to update the service. Right click, update service reference. So it is downloading the metadata and other information. So now you can see client add. It will take 2 parameter and return integer value. Let's say 5, 7. So you can say let's say x equal this one, and I wanna use the view back again, that x equal x. Yes. So what we need to do is we need to go to the index, and you can see that what we can send the value. Let's say this is g, and we have another view back, x equal 5, view back dot y equal 7. So you can write view back x plus view back y equal view back g. Now start the application. A service is started. Now our client is going to be started. Alright, as you can see, 5 plus 7 equal 12. That means in this service I send data from client, which is 5 and 7 as a parameter, and the service is returning the result as integer. So this is your first WCF web application. I think this tutorial will help you to understand your first WCF service. I will go through the in details the WCF tutorials later. So see you soon in the next tutorial. Till then, bye.